let's create a Coachella look because this is the Cellas of all Cellas. This is not only Coachella, it is Bieberchella. Also, Hailey Bieber was there too, apparently. This is the look for the second weekend. Stick around and let's see how this one turns out. I am probably too old to attend Coachella, but you know, you're as old as you feel. And sometimes even though I'm like 40, almost 40 anyway, I actually don't feel any different than when I was like 24. But bestie, my knees be telling me differently. This is like one of my favorite concealers, by the way. It's the Lancome All Over Concealer. It gives such a nice natural finish. I am actually allergic to a lot of eyeshadow primers. I don't know why they make me break out and have red bumps all over my eyelids. And we're not gonna go there. Using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Press. This is the Pound Cake powder. I'm just using it just to set the eyes. I'm gonna use the Grinch ColourPop eyeshadow palette because this one has so many colors that are perfect for Coachella. This is in the shade Max that I'm using all over my eyelids, just as a transition shade. Then I'm gonna go in with Stink Stank Stunk, just to put in the corners here. Then I'm gonna blend her out. I'm just doing a light eyeshadow look today because we're gonna use the Mora Cosmetic liners to give it a more of an oomph. Then I'm gonna go in with Mary Berry. Just gonna put it here. That's so pretty. I definitely don't want the eyeshadow to be strong because we're gonna use the Supernova liners by Mora Cosmetics. Then I'm gonna take Rose Beast and just use it to blend the top. So that way everything just kind of blends out. We're gonna take the Mora Cosmetics Supernova Multichrome Gel Liners. I'm gonna use the Aura for the eyeliner. I added Aura to my lash line, Asteria to the inner corners and going up to my eye, and Celine for the crease area. So subtle and so pretty. Okay, I went ahead and added Stink Stank Stunk to the bottom lashes to give it more definition. I also went ahead and added lashes. I got these ones off of Amazon. Now I'm gonna add on mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. Make sure you get the bottom. So now we're gonna add rhinestones to give this look more of that festival vibe. I think I'm definitely gonna use green. This one looks like a better size. Oh my goodness, like take a look. That is so cute. Okay, now let's add some yellow. I think that would be so cute with this look right now. That is looking super cute. Obsessed. What color should I do next? I think I'm gonna do pink. Let's do this. Okay, that is looking super cute. I am obsessed with this color transition over here. Next in this corner here, I think I'm gonna add some like turquoise type color. Next here in the corner, I think I'm gonna add like a turquoise color. That is like absolute perfection. Okay, and the rhinestones are finally done. What do you think? So colorful and so pretty. Okay, so now since the eyes are done, I'm gonna rehydrate my face with the Dalba First Spray Serum. This is my absolute fave to rehydrate your face before makeup. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the Refi Primer. This one is so good. And you can use it to massage your face before you put on makeup as well. Definitely a treat for yourself. We're gonna go ahead with my absolute ride or die foundation, the Fenty Soft Lit Foundation. If I die, I want my family to bury me with this foundation. I'm taking it to the afterlife. I usually mix this shade 175 and 190 together. It gives me like my perfect shade. I mean, like, look at that. Super perfect. I am going to hydrate between layers because your girl is dry, dry, dry. This just looks so good on the skin. Like, I haven't found a foundation that I love more than this one. Next, I'm going to do a color corrector. I'm going to use the Catrice Under Eye Brightener and mix it with the Lottie London Bright Bounce. Okay, I'm just going to mix that up a little bit because I feel like I'm between a peach and a pink. Next, I'm going to mix these two concealers together. It's the e.l.f. Soft Glam and the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Since one is too light, one is too dark, we're going to make it work. It actually mixed to my perfect concealer color. Just going to blend that out. Of course, we got to hydrate in between because your girl gets so dry. Next, we're going to go with my fave contour lately, which is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. This is in the shade Sculpted. This is like the perfect shade for my skin tone. I am a light to a medium shade. I also have a slight olive undertone that can also be warm and neutral. I'm like a little bit of mixture of everything, it feels like. I'm definitely not cold though. This one just blends so well and it does not look muddy at all. Take a brush and just blend her out. Looks so snatched. Okay, double chin, who? Okay, we don't know her here. Take my foundation sponge and just blend it out more. Okay, love it. Looking so snatched so far. I'm gonna use one of my favorite bronzers by Say Beauty. It kind of got a little bit of a powder on there. This is in tan bronze. The formula melts on just like butter. I usually tap off the excess here. Then I just go around the cheeks just like that. And then around the forehead. I look so glowy and sun-kissed. This bronzer is so good. And a little bit definitely goes a long way. Now we're going to go with my absolute beloved Makeup by Mario Pinch Me Pink Soft Hot Plumping Blush Veil. This is also one of the blushes I would definitely want to be buried with if I died. I mean, just look at that. It goes on so effortless, no patchiness whatsoever. It looks so glowy. I want this in all the shades, but if I did, your girl would be super broke. So maybe just a little bit at a time. This blush is absolute perfection. I mean, just look at my skin. So perfect. And I'm going to go back with my Ride or Die brand Huda Beauty Easy Bake Press. And this is in the shade Pound Cake. Tap off the excess and just put it right underneath the eyes. We want the under eyes to look snatched and creaseless. I mean, just look at that. Just look at my under eyes. I'm so in love with the press one because it's like not messy at all. And it blurs out to make you look like a filter. I'm going to put more powder here in the corner of the nose because that is where my makeup just breaks up like crazy and around the mouth. Next, I'm going to go in with my favorite blush duo, which is by Juvia's Place, and this is volume 4. This baby pink is like one of my absolute favorites. Gives it like this winter kiss sheen to my cheeks. So pretty. And to marry all my powders and everything together, I always use the Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer. And this also fixes crease underneath your eyes as well. I always put some here and kind of blend it out to marry my blush. And then I always carve out my nose just like that. This also helps you cut off the puffiness of your nose as well. It has definitely been my ride or die for so many years, like 2 decades already. I'm going to use the Vacation Pineapple Upside Down Cake to protect my lips. This one smells so good and it's got SPF 30. Okay, so for the lip combo, let's do a Juvia's Place Luxe. This is my favorite pinkish brown lip liner. It's so gorgeous. Crap, I forgot to do. Okay, hold that thought. I forgot to do highlighter. Let's do my favorite My Dream Cheek Trio by Natasha Denona. This is like my favorite highlighter right now. I mean, look at that. So gorgeous. And it's not overpowering at all. I mean, just look at my cheeks. So pretty. So now we're going to finish the lip combo with the Juvia's Place Luxe lip liner. The prettiest pink brown shade. It's like more of like a dark mauve with like a very light hint of brown. And for the lips, I'm going to do the Tower 28 Lip Softy Tinted Lip Treatment. This is an Ice Dulce or Dolce. Dolce, whichever one. This is honestly like the prettiest shimmer color. So pretty. Lips feel so good as well. Anything by Tower 28 eats. I'm gonna try to melt my powders together. Then I'm going to transfer back to 2016 with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This was non-negotiable no matter what. And this is the final look. What do you think? I'm obsessed. I've never done rhinestones like this, but the color transitions, like, it's so pretty. I'm probably never gonna make it to Coachella, and that's okay. I don't know if I would ever want to spend thousands of dollars just to go to a music festival. I'd probably rather travel to another country, but if you're at Coachella right now, or you're gonna plan to go to Coachella next year, I'm so happy for you. If you're sitting on the couch just like me, yay to us as well. Bestie, if you like videos like this, make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment so that way you don't miss any more videos of mine. Okay, thank you so much for watching, Bestie. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!